the crossbar. Goal! The Giants flips off and goes in. Switch to left field and down for a base hit.
Hunterdon Central is going to win the state finals here tonight.
Mark it on the board. Touchdown, Red Devils. On the deflection. On the deflection. Hunterdon Central. Hello and welcome, folks, to the Hunterdon Central Fieldhouse, where tonight we have some boys basketball action for you. It's going to be Central taking on Bound Brook. I'm here with head coach Tristan DeFazio, and you guys are coming off a rougher loss to P-Bird. How do you guys bounce back in this one?
We got to start fast. Our two losses this year at P-Bird and Ridge, we had tough first quarters where it took a little bit for us to get going. So tonight we got to start fast. We got to get out on the right foot so we're not chasing going into the second quarter.
You guys bringing anything new or special tonight that we should be looking out for?
No, we've just been trying to consistently improve every day on the little things that we've been working on since the beginning of the season. So, just continuing to get better at those things. And we're not trying to reinvent the wheel. We're, just trying to stick with what we do and, do it better than we did last week.
Thanks so much, Coach. Have a good game.
We welcome you all to Hunterdon Central Television, and tonight the boys basketball Red Devils are in action as they take on the Bound Brook Crusaders, the fourth game of the season for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils. I'm Brad Romano here with Logan Williamson. And Logan, it should be a good game tonight.
It certainly should be. These are both very good teams, and Central and Bound Brook are both very comparable in terms of skill level.
Yep.
So it should be a great game.
Yeah, definitely. Hunterdon Central and Bound Brook having very similar starts to the season. Both 1-2, 0-2 in the Skyline. However, both teams have some very talented players. For Hunterdon Central, they got a good win against Princeton Day, 66-33, where Weston Shirk, the center, had 23 points. Schwartz had 16, and Marsh had 13. However, their two losses being to Ridge, where Schwartz had 19, and Phillipsburg, where Schwartz had 26 and Marsh had 17. So the two losses that this team had have been against very good teams. As for Bound Brook, like I said, also 1-2, 0-2 on the Skyline. They got one win being against Keonia. Jordan Perrier had 28 points, with Williams 19. Had two losses against Bridgewater, with Perrier and Williams having 16 each, and Watchung Hills having a loss 60-32, with Williams and Morrison having 14 each. So definitely for Bound Brook, a good scoring duo, Logan, to keep eye on is Jordan Perrier and Jeremiah Williams. Been very good scoring so far for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils. So it's going to be interesting to see how they can hold on.
I think a good scoring
As it looks like the players are getting warmed up, as we will have the national announcement soon. But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be a pretty interesting game. Talked with Coach before the game. Coach said that these boys just need experience in this type of varsity environment. They don't realize how loud it gets sometimes. And he also said Weston Shirk, Coach says he wants to learn from adversity, and he doesn't want to mentally get him down because he has the ability to impact the game massively, Logan.
Yeah. So we're going to be starting shortly here.
Yeah, and as for Hunterdon Central, definitely keep an eye out for Matthew Schwartz. Started off the season very solid, 19, 16, and 26 in his first three games. Coach DeFazio saying the alpha of this team. Landon Marsh also a very solid scorer, 13-17, as we will take our attention to the national anthem. And we welcome you back to Hunterdon Central Red Devils boys basketball. Once again, the Hunterdon Central Red Devils taking on the Bound Brook Crusaders, as it looks like both teams are getting ready to announce their starting five. This should be an interesting game. Both teams 1-2, 0-2 in the Skyland. One team's trying to get to 500. Now for the Bound Brook starting five. Corin Roberts, the junior for Bound Brook. Very tall player. Jaden Pereira, a very solid scorer, had 28 points in one of the games for Bound Brook. Make sure to keep an eye out for him. Jeremiah Williams, also a solid scorer, but also very good defensively. 20 blocks in the season so far. Keep an eye out for him on the defensive side. Javon Woods, a junior for Bound Brook. Jared Wooden, very solid player for Bound Brook. Cameron Dejean, younger brother of the Dejean brothers with Ethan. Cameron Dejean, very rising up-and-coming player, solid scorer, has a bright future. Lennon Marsh, Central's best shooter, a very good three-pointer guy, had 17 points against Phillipsburg, looks to improve in scoring and keep consistent. Ethan Squire, the forward senior for Hunterdon Central, very good three-point shooter, a very solid defender. Weston Shirk, the center junior for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils, had a sound 23 points against Princeton Day. Keep an eye out for him. Coach DeFazio says the alpha of this team, Matthew Schwartz, 26 points against Phillipsburg, had 16-19 in the two other games as well. Very solid scorer. So as they announce the starting five, like I said, this should be a very good game. Bound Brook and Hunterdon Central have only played each other once in their whole careers, as Bound Brook did get the win in the 2021-2022 season with a 74-68 win. Matthew Schwartz, as a sophomore, had 11 points in that game. Jeremiah Williams, as a sophomore as well, had 7 points in that game. Now both of them starting for the team on varsity. Definitely more newer teams. We'll see how both of them play.
I can't wait to see how Landon Marsh plays. He's always very good at home.
Yeah, Landon Marsh, very good shooter, very consistent in the three-point game. Had 17 against Phillipsburg, had 13 against Princeton Day. So he can score when he wants to, and he can shoot the three when he needs to. So we'll see how he plays. It's both teams coming onto the court. Looks like Weston Shirk and Jared Wooden, the centers. Looks like Bound Brook's got a very small ball lineup. You can see number 0, Corin Roberts, not playing center, and Jared Wooden is. So it looks like it goes small ball here. Starting tip here. Going to be one by Hunterdon Central. Ethan Squire gets the ball. Back to Landon Marsh. Back to Cameron Dejean. On the right paint. Dejean goes up to the middle. That's Jeremiah Williams guarding him. Dejean in the corner. That's Landon Marsh, guarded by Zamir Moore. Or, excuse me, Javon Woods. Dejean guarded heavily. Back to Weston Shirk. He can shoot the three. There's Landon Marsh on the right key. Marsh back to Schwartz. Schwartz in the middle. He's guarded by Wooden. There goes to Dejean again. Keeping a slow tempo here, Hunterdon Central. Dejean saying to slow it down. Squire back to Schwartz in the corner. His three-pointer. That's good. Matthew Schwartz from downtown starting off hot.
Great start for Central.
Now Bound Brook going to be with it. That's Jeremiah Williams, guarded by Matthew Schwartz. Looks like Central started with the press here early. Jeremiah Williams, he's going to bring it up court. Going to lose it. Trips. Landon Marsh gets the steal. It's a fast break. His shot. That's good. Great layup by Landon Marsh. Looks like a little bit of contact there. Nothing called. Nonetheless, great shot.
This is probably the best start you could hope for a basketball game.
Very good start. 5-0, Hunterdon Central. Here comes Bound Brook bringing it up. There's Jaden Perrier, very solid scorer for Central. Or Bound Brook, keep an eye out for him. Perrier gives it back to Jeremiah Williams. Maybe a screen here by Javon Woods. There's Perrier, he's going to drive. His shot, that's good. And the foul, and one for Jeremiah Williams, a great defensively and offensively great player.
You can tell that this game is going to be fast just by the way they're playing right now.
Very fast start for both teams, and now Jeremiah Williams looking to get a free throw to make this a 5-3 game. Matthew Schwartz getting a good three-pointer. Landon Marsh getting a good layup there. They're two best scorers for Hunterdon Central starting off hot. Jeremiah Williams responds right back. Free throw shot, no good. There's Weston Shirk with the rebound. Back to Cameron Dijon. Matthew Schwartz did not see that coming. A little bit of miscommunication there for the Red Devils. Wooden looking to give it out. He does to Perrier. Central once again keeping the press. Looking to put pressure on them very quickly. Perrier drives up to the court. Trying to ISO Dijon. There's Jeremiah Williams. Williams guarded heavily by Schwartz. Looks like a screen there. There's Perrier in the corner. Looks to drive. Good defense there by Dijon. Gives it back to Jeremiah Williams. Jeremiah Williams drives. Back to. The layup is good. Yeah, that was Corin Roberts, the junior, with the bucket.
Bound Brook is caught up pretty fast.
There's Squire. Fakes the three. Back to Dijon. Dijon also fakes the three. Going to go to the post. There's back to Squire. Squire, his three-pointer. Off. Squire the three. No good. Now Wooden with the rebound. Here comes Bound Brook. Wooden going to bring it up. He's guarded by Landon Marsh. Landon Marsh bringing the pressure on defense. There's a screen by Roberts, a very tall player. Oh, it's going to be a loose ball. Going to be out of bounds. Going to go Central's way. Some miscommunication there by Javon Woods. Ball goes all the way back. Here comes Dijon bringing up. Coach Tafazzi got some words there for Ethan Squire. Trying to talk things out of it. Cameron Dijon guarded by Wooden. Looking for someone. Gives it to Squire in the post. He's going to bring it back out to Dijon. Dijon now in the corner. Dijon, his three-pointer, off. Squire, good rebound, right back to Dijon. Great rebound by Squire to slow the tempo now for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils, the 5-4 lead. Just over 5 minutes left in this first quarter. Very fast-paced so far. There's Weston Shirk. He's guarded by Woods. Shirk back to Schwartz. Schwartz was a cut, couldn't get it. There goes Dijon in the post. Good bounce pass to Matthew Schwartz. Oh, and it looks like he's trying to get Squire there, but just couldn't get it. Now it's going to go Bound Brook's way. Some miscommunication from both teams on both sides. Turnovers for both teams. Central once again still doing the press. There's Jaden Perrier, guarded by Cameron Dijon. Keep an eye out for Jaden Perrier. Great scorer for this team. Back to Wooden. Wooden pretty much left wide open. Now he's going to take a mid-range shot, and that's off. Good rebound by Weston Shirk. Great aggressiveness there. That's what they need from him. There's Matthew Schwartz bringing it up now. Schwartz, a fast break here. Maybe look to draw a charge by Wooden, but Cameron Dijon, his three-pointer, and that's good. Cameron Dijon from downtown. Now 2 threes for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils, and they're lights out from the three so far. Now Bound Brook not going to waste any time. Here comes Jeremiah Williams. Great spin move to the paint. His shot blocked by Ethan Squire. Great block by the forward. And now Central going to bring it up. Here comes Matthew Schwartz to Cameron Dijon. Just made a three-pointer. Now Weston Shirk in the paint. He's guarded by 2. Looking to bring it back out. He does. Cameron Dijon once again his three-pointer. Off. A great rebound by Weston Shirk, however. Shirk, his three-pointer. That's good. Weston Shirk from downtown. And now three pointers in a row for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils. An 11-4 lead. Very good start for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils. Now here comes Perrier. Perrier trying to ISO Dijon. Gives it back to Jeremiah Williams. Now Jeremiah Williams maybe looking to slow the tempo down for Bound Brook. Down 11-4. Want to get some points. You want to take the lead again. Here comes Jeremiah Williams. Going to give it back out to Perrier. Perrier, his three-pointer. Short. Weston Shirk with the rebound. Good rebounds by Weston Shirk. Great on the defensive side. Now here comes Cameron Dijon. Landon Marsh. We know he can shoot. Guards go to the paint. Looks like a foul here on Bound Brook. I believe that was on Javon Woods.
This might be the fastest game I've ever seen Central play.
Yeah, great start for Hunterdon Central. Lights out from the three-pointer. Cameron Dijon making the 3. Schwartz making the 3. Squire making the 3. A great start overall. And look to get Weston Shirk in the paint, and that's a great shot by Weston Shirk, using his size and aggressiveness to the basket. 13-4, Hunterdon Central. Bound Brook not going to waste any time. Perrier almost loses the ball, gets it back. He's got to slow it down a bit. Here comes Jeremiah Williams. He's guarded by Schwartz. Jeremiah Williams, isolation, his mid-range shot. That's good. Jeremiah Williams from downtown, as he has most of the points for Bound Brook. Whistle is blowing. It looks like Squire did not get the inbound when he was out of bounds, but they will let him redo it. Squire making a three-pointer. Good start for him. Now Central maybe looking to slow it down. It's been fast break so far. Maybe definitely want to slow the tempo a bit. Here comes Dijon. Giving it to Weston Shirk, guarded heavily by Javon Woods. Shirk gives it back to Dijon. Just made a three-pointer in the corner. That's Squire wide open, and the three-pointer short. Weston Shirk, what a great rebound. He's been great in the rebounding game this first quarter. Diogene has a wide open lane. He's going to drive to the basket. His shot, that's good. 5 points for Cameron Diogene. He has been on fire so far. Now here comes Bound Brook, a 9-point lead for Hunterdon Central. Perrier is guarded by Diogene. Done a great job defensively on him. Great isolation crossover. However, he's doubled. He's going to give it back to Jeremiah Williams. Jeremiah Williams going to drive to the paint. His shot, that's blocked by the big man, Weston Shirk. And now Schwartz going to drive up. Fast break here. Schwartz back to Diogene. Fakes the three. Almost had it. He looked open for a sec. Now Landon Marsh gives it back out. His three-pointer, Matthew Schwartz, that's good. Matthew Schwartz, 2 threes. He's got 6 points. Hunterdon Central has been lights out from the three-pointer, and Bound Brook now calls a timeout. Logan, this has been such a phenomenal start for Hunterdon Central. They look like a completely different team than they were against Ridge. They have been lights out from the three.
Yeah, they have not let up at all. This is the most aggressive and fast I've ever seen them in my life.
Yeah, they just look very dominant against Bound Brook. Matthew Schwartz making a couple threes. Cameron Diogene made 2 threes. Ethan Squire made a 3. It's just 3 after 3 after 3 for Hunterdon Central, and they've done a very good job at defending Jaden Perrier early on, specifically Cameron Diogene. But when Jaden Perrier gets to that fast break, Landon Marsh is right there to stop the double. For Bound Brook, they've just been struggling offensively and defensively. They cannot guard the 3. However, one player that has done really good is Jeremiah Williams, having most of the points for Bound Brook. But if Bound Brook wants to get back into this game, they got to stop that three-pointer, Logan.
Yeah, and it's like that clock has only stopped a handful of times. Like, this has been a very, very fast game.
Yeah, Central just looks like a completely different team. You know, in their home opener against Ridge, they were very sloppy on offense. Had a great win against Princeton Day, and then against Phillipsburg was the same thing. They struggled offensively. But now against a Bound Brook team that has 2 very solid scorers, they have looked like a completely different team. Coach DeFazio said that in the summer they worked very good on the defensive side, and it's clearly showing in this game. They have been lights out defensively, more specifically Weston Shirk and Cameron Diogene. Like I said, Cameron Diogene's done a great job in guarding their star player, Jaden Perrier, and Weston Shirk had a great block. They need Weston Shirk to be good defensively. Like Coach DeFazio said, he has a huge impact on this team. When he plays good, Central plays good. When he's in his groove, Central's in his groove. And he's in his groove right now, Logan.
Absolutely.
2:20 left in the first quarter. Central has a 18 6-point lead. Now Wooden. He's going to inbound it to Jaden Perrier. Central still giving that pressure full court. It's been a struggle for Bound Brook to maintain that. Now Jaden Perrier, got a fast break. Here's the double once again. They've done a great job at that. Hayden Landy, number 12, the forwards, came into the game. Shot by Woods, and it's just short. Great rebound by Landon Marsh. Landon Marsh now going to bring it up with just under 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Landon Marsh now back to Cameron Diogene. Cameron Diogene going to pass it back out to Hayden Landy. Hayden Landy to Landon Marsh in the corner. His three-pointer. That's good. Once again, lights out for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils. We know Landon Marsh can shoot, and he just proved that. His first three-pointer of the night. It's a 21-6 lead. Dominance from the Red Devils. Now here comes Bound Brook. Jaden Perrier gives it back to Jeremiah Williams. Jeremiah Williams in a fast break. Gives it back to Woods in the corner. Fakes the 3. Drives to the basket. But there is a foul on the floor. Foul on Hunterdon Central. I think it was maybe a push-off or something like that. Nonetheless, lights out from the 3. Landon Marsh, Central's best shooter. Oh, miscommunication there. It looked like Woods didn't realize that Wooden was going to throw it that far. With that being said, now it's going to be Central's ball.
I'll tell you what, absolutely Landon Marsh knows where to be.
Yeah, Landon Marsh, he's very good in the corner. Watch out in the corner when Landon Marsh is open because he will make those threes 9 times out of 10. Had 17 against Phillipsburg, has a great start now. Overall, just a great start for this Red Devils team in general.
I've never seen him out of position.
Yeah, Hayden Landy, like I said, back in the game, or first time in the game today. Cameron Diogene going to bring it up. Schwartz looking for a screen, couldn't get it. Diogene going to drop to the paint. Oh, it looks like maybe he was fouled there, but nonetheless, Weston Shirk gets the ball back. Shirk back to Landon Marsh. Marsh now with it. Going to give it to Diogene in the corner, or in the right key now. It's Schwartz back on the left key. That's Cameron Diogene. His three-pointer. That's just short, but it's third 3 of the game. Now Bound Brook looking to get some points. They're desperate for them. Here's Jordan Perrier. He's going to drive. His mid-range shots, that's good, or maybe that was a 3, not sure. His foot was just on the line. That was a 3. Jordan Perrier, a very good score for Bound Brook, gets his first point of the game. Now here's Hayden Landy, back to Landon Marsh. Landon Marsh in the post, great cut by Weston Shirk. And all just short, but gets a good rebound. Oh, but it's stolen. Multiple defenders on Weston Shirk. Now here comes Woods. Woods going to bring it back to Jeremiah Williams. We know he can score, and his three-pointer is just short. Hayden Landy fighting for it. He gets it. Now Diogene going to bring it up. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Want to slow the tempo here. Now Cameron Diogene just going to slow down the clock. Plenty of time to get a shot. Diogene back to Landy. in the corner. Schwartz gives it a good cut by Shirk. A great cut by Weston Shirk. His shot is good. Weston Shirk has had a great game. Now 16 seconds. Bound Brook looking to get a shot before the buzzer. Here comes Winnan. He's guarded by Marsh. Fast break here. Great defense by Marsh. Gives it back to Jaden Prier. Jaden Prier back to Jeremiah Williams. Nope, Jaden Prier still has it, but that is a double dribble, and it's going to go Central's way. And with 6.4 seconds left, Central looks to get a shot. Here comes Timmy Del Sandro. Looks like he's getting his first minutes of the season so far. Del Sandro's a good shooter. He's a very good shooter. He's a junior. He has a bright future on this team. We'll see what he can do with 6 seconds left in this first quarter. Now Timmy Del Sandro going to bring it. 5 seconds. Guarded by Winnan. Good screen by Weston Shirk. Weston Shirk at the buzzer. His three-pointer. Just short, but nonetheless, what a great start in this first quarter for Hunterdon Central. A 23-9 lead. And Logan, a story for this quarter has been fast break and especially the three-pointer. Hunterdon Central has been lights out on the three-pointer, Logan.
Absolutely.
We're going to be going to George for a courtside interview with the alumni.
Well, folks, I'm here with Matt Sikowski here at the break. Graduated in 2021. What is it like for you to be back here in this gym?
I mean, it's great. I love coming back and supporting my friends and just everything Central basketball. The high school atmosphere is great, and I like coming back, seeing Coach DeFazio and seeing everyone that I was friends with here.
Yeah. So you know, told me that you decided to continue your career in basketball and DeSales. How has that been?
It's been going good. We have a really good team. We're 7-2 right now. It's great. I love playing basketball, and I always want to continue it at the next level.
Would you say you like high school or college better?
It's tough because there's pros and cons to each. I think the high school atmosphere is unbeatable. The community, everyone knows each other. It's something that you can't get at the college level. But it's really close, but I think the atmosphere is definitely high school.
Well, it's good to hear. Thank you so much, Matt, and congratulations and good luck.
Thank you.
In the future here.
And we are back here with second quarter action. Great steal by Weston Shirk. Looks like Timmy didn't see, and now Central's going to get it. Hayden Landy back to Timmy Del Sandro. Del Sandro back to Schwartz. Back to Marsh. Marsh, good cut to the paint, and his shot is good, and that's an N1. Landon Marsh, he's got 5 now. Great shot there by Landon Marsh. Maybe it looks like the foul came before the shot, and it looks like it didn't. Nope, it was an N1. Just scoreboard a little late. Great N1 there by Landon Marsh. He's now got 5, looking for 6, Logan.
Landon's all about technique. Gets his points by getting in the right place at the right time.
Free throw here for Landon Marsh, making a 26-9 lead. Just complete dominance from Hunterdon Central so far. First free throw here from Landon Marsh. Only free throw, excuse me. Yeah, that is good. A very good free throw shooter Landon Marsh is. Did not miss many last season. Now a 26-9 lead. Here comes Winnan on the side. Going to bring it up. Oh, wow. Drops to the paint. Looks like Weston Shirk had that block, but just a little bit too much contact. That's going to be Shirk's first foul of the game. And Logan, like I said, the story of that first quarter was the three-point shooting for Central. They were lights out, and Weston Shirk and Cameron Dijon, especially Cameron Dijon, is very good on the defensive side, locking down Prier.
Absolutely.
Now 2 free throws here for Jared Winnan, the senior. First free throw is no good, and the scoring drought for Bound Brook just continues as we have a sub, number 20, Zamir Moore, the freshman. Zamir Moore, a freshman, so definitely has a bright future on this Brown Brook team. You know, already starting varsity as a freshman. Definitely going to think he's going to start next season as a sophomore, and then junior and senior year, as Ethan Squire is now checking in for Weston Shirk. So it looks like Central's playing more of a small ball lineup here with perhaps Ethan Squire at center. Weston Shirk having a very phenomenal game so far. Multiple blocks and aggressiveness in the paint. Here's Squire with the rebound. Both free throws missed by Jared Winnan. Here comes Timmy Del Sandro. Del Sandro going to bring it up to court. Del Sandro looking to get past the defender. That was Jeremiah Williams. It's a loose ball now, and Jeremiah Williams recovers it. Just some miscommunication there. Looks like Timmy Del Sandro just reached in on that foul there. Good job by Jeremiah Williams. He's a very solid defensive player. He's had 20 blocks in the season so far. Looks like a sub here for Bound Brook. Number 15. Unfortunately, I don't have him on the roster, but number 15, oh, excuse me, I do. Anthony Raquelme coming in for Bound Brook. Anthony Raquelme, a senior, 6'2". As Jeremiah Williams going to bring it up. Williams, guarded by Schwartz. There's back to Dr. Prier. Prier, guarded by Dijon. Prier, contested three-pointer, no good. Hayden Landy with the rebound. Now back to Dijon. Dijon going to bring it up. Dijon has 2 3-pointers so far. There's Hayden Landy. Hayden Landy Doesn't shoot the 3 ball much. Now back to Cameron Dejean. There's back to Hayden Landy. There's Landon Marsh. 6 points for Marsh so far. Landon Marsh. Gonna bring it out to Schwartz. Schwartz back in the corner. That's Hayden Landy. Fakes the 3. Back to Marsh. Good defense here by Bound Brook. Isolation here. There's Cameron Dejean. He was open for a 3. Instead, he drops to the basket. His mid-range shot. A great block by Raquelme. And now Central still has it. Matthew Schwartz, his 3-pointer. That's good. Matthew Schwartz. Coach Stefazio says the alpha of this team. Another 3-pointer. Schwartz, the X-Factor, gets the bucket. Now Bound Brook, fast-paced. Here comes Woods. He's guarded by Squire. Woods, his shot. No good. Looks like a foul on Ethan Squire. I did not see that much contact there, Logan, but that is a foul nonetheless.
Looked more like a travel to me.
Yeah. Refs call, however, 6:25 left in the second quarter. As number 4, Javon Woods will take 2 free throws. Javon Woods, a junior on Bound Brook. As Woods, I believe, looking to get his first buckets of the game so far. His first free throw here. That's no good, and Bound Brook can just not score. They have not scored a single point in the second quarter yet. Still plenty of time, as Raquelme is going to go back out for, that is Zamir Moore, the freshman. Another free throw here for Javon Woods. Looking to get into double digits. A must-needed free throw here, I would say myself. And that is good, 29-10. Still need a lot from Bound Brook to get back into this. Cameron Dejean now going to pass it. Here's Bound Brook with the full court press, just like Central's doing there. Now in his zone coverage, it looks like. Here's Matthew Schwartz, another 3-pointer in the corner. No good. Squire looking to get the rebound. And it looks like a foul on the floor. It looks like Squire got fouled hard there. Good by Squire to draw contact. It's going to stay with the Red Devils. It looks like some miscommunication of who's inbounding it. Miscommunication of a play, perhaps, but they are settled now. Cameron Dejean, the junior, getting inbound it. Bounce pass to Marsh, but it just bounced off his foot. Just some miscommunication there. Just a little too fast-paced from Marsh. Now it's going to go Bound Brook's way as Anthony Raquelme going to check right back in, it seems, for Zamir Moore. So it looks like they're summing both of them in and out. Interesting what they're doing there. As Wooden, pretty much been in the whole game. Going to give Jeremiah Williams also being in, as well as Perrier. They seem to have not been subbed out yet. 6 minutes now, 2 minutes gone by in this second quarter. Wooden now motioning Perrier. Perrier now back to Williams. Looks like a give and go here. 3-pointer by Jeremiah Williams, a bit off. Marsh, a little bit of miscommunication there, but got the rebound. Now Cameron Dejean going to bring it up. There's Matthew Schwartz in the corner. Landon Marsh cutting to the other side of the key. There's Cameron Dejean back in the corner. There's Hayden Landy. Hayden Landy in the post using his aggressiveness. It looks like he thought Squire was going to go back out, but he did not. That's going to be a turnover, and that's going to be Bound Brook ball.
Seems like the entire first quarter was played outside of the paint, and this entire second quarter so far has been played entirely inside the paint.
Yeah, you have to think because of all the 3-pointers that Hunterdon Central has had, that Bound Brook is the reason they're doing that zone coverage is because of those 3-pointers. They want to double those guys like Schwartz, Marsh, and Dejean, those 3-pointer guys. They want to make sure they don't get them. Like you said, it's been more in the paint now, and Central is struggling in the paint because they have a small ball lineup right now. Weston Shirk being out and Squire being your center. Squire for a center is not that tall, so being in the paint might have some struggles when you don't have Weston Shirk in there. You have to think if Central can get back into 3-pointer, it's really good. They did make one 3-pointer in the second quarter. Matthew Schwartz getting it, but Logan, you have to think if Central keep knocking down these threes, they can just extend this lead.
Absolutely.
Central did call the timeout, I believe, just communicating over some things. They did have some miscommunications, maybe some turnovers. However, still have a 29-10 lead. Bound Brook has just not been able to score. 5:40 left in the second quarter. Seems like Central is keeping the same lineup they had. As Cameron Dejean did check in for Timmy Del Sandro early in the second quarter. Seems like everyone knew that. Just want to point that out. Here's Jared Wooden. Now look at this. The zone coverage here from Hunterdon Central doing what Bound Brook did. It's like both teams just doing what the other team does. Here's Jeremiah Williams going to give it to Wooden. It looks like he had Perrier out in the corner, but that is a travel by Jared Wooden. The turnovers and struggles continue for Bound Brook. Now Dejean going to bring it up. It's Jeremiah Williams on him. There's Marsh on the left key. Marsh. They give it to Dejean. Dejean in the corner. Schwartz looked for a 3. Guarded great. Schwartz now guarded really good by Jeremiah Williams. Tries to give it to Squire, but that's just too high of a pass for Squire to get. Now here's Bound Brook. There's Perrier. Perrier, fast break. Step back. His shot. No good. And Hayden Landy gets the rebound. Now a fast break. It's Cameron Dejean. Back to Schwartz. His layup. Just short. Marsh, great rebound. Multiple Bound Brook people on him, and that's going to be a reach and foul. There's just so many defenders, and he kind of just grabbed that ball right out of his hands. That's a reach and foul on Bound Brook. Now Cameron Dejean, getting it back to Ethan Squire. DeJean now, give and go pass there. There's Marsh at the top, back to Landy. Landy on the left key. Back to Marsh. Marsh was going for that three, but Williams was ready for that. Now a fast break by Landon Marsh, and a lot of contact there. I believe that was Anthony Raquelme on the foul there. Now Marsh will go to the line to get 8 points in this game. This will be 8 points if Marsh makes both free throws. At a great three-pointer in the first quarter, as well as a great layup. Now looking for 2 free throws here. This will be 8 points. Missed shot there. It's very rare from Landon Marsh, a very phenomenal free throw shooter. One more here and make it a 20-point lead, 30-10. Oh, scoreboard went down the seams. Still on this side. Looks like they're getting it back up here. Got a backup option just in case. Now here's Bound Brook. Yeah, some miscommunication scoreboard. They got it right back up perfectly.
A lot of energy from the crowd tonight.
Yeah, it looks like
very festive.
Yeah, Christmas themed is alumni night here at Central as well. A lot of alumni here. Christmas themed student section. Holidays are near. Winter break coming up for Central. Got 2 more days. 1 more day now. Bound Brook just awaiting the inbound. Looks like the rest are talking something through. We want to get an inbound at Jeremiah Williams. Now back to Raquelme. Now back to Williams. Good defensive pressure here. Here's Pierre, or that's Woods in the fast break. Looks like a foul. I think it was on either Hayden Landy or Squire, one of the two. I believe by the Hayden Landy's facial expression, it was on him. So now Javon Woods, the junior, is going to go to the line for 2. As it seems that Bound Brook's got some free throws in the second quarter. They just haven't really knocked down anything. Have 1 point in the second quarter so far. And make that 2. Free throw there by Javon Woods. 30-11. Needs both of these free throws desperately, in my opinion. As Amir Moore is going to check out for Anthony Raquelme. Amir Moore, the freshman, number 20, coming back in. Free throw here by Amir Moore. Knocks both down. Much needed shots there. 30-12. DeJean brings it up the middle. There's Squire. Loose ball, but that's a foul. Amir Moore, the freshman, just reached in too much. Will remain with Central. A lot of fouls here in Bound Brook in this quarter. A lot of reaching fouls as well. Had that reaching foul in Marsh. Now the reaching foul on Ethan Squire. Got to be careful. You're already down a lot. You don't want to get in the bonus and let Central score those free throws. And good defense there by Jeremiah Williams to stop the inbound. Oh, wow, great steal there by Jared Wooden. And it looks like DeJean reached in too much there. And that's 2 free throws coming up for Jared Wooden. So a lot of free throws here for Bound Brook early in this quarter. Central's got to be careful because there's still plenty of basketball left. They are fouling a lot. There has been 1 3-pointer made by Matthew Schwartz, but compared to the first quarter, not a lot of free throws so far. A very low-scoring second quarter compared to a very fast-paced first quarter for Hunterdon Central. Now 2 free throws here for Jared Wooden. The first one is good. Winning something here. Last free throw here for Jared Wood will make it a 30-14 lead. As no good, the free throw. Landon Marsh doubled, has it, and it's going to be a jump ball there. 2 defenders around Marsh, not much he could do there. As it looks like it's going to remain Central's way, Bound Brook's way, as Alec Grimbaum, the junior, is going to check in. Not sure for who. You have 6 men on the court right now. Looks like some miscommunication with who's coming out. That's Ethan Squire coming out. So Alec Grimbaum, the junior, coming in. Grimbaum got a bright future on this team. Very solid shooter for the Central Red Devils. Seen some playing time the past 2 games. There's Perrier, guarded by DeJean. Perrier on the left key. There's Jeremiah Williams. Jeremiah Williams back out to Wooden. Wooden fakes the 3, drops to the paint. His mid-range shot, no good. The guard, DeJean, with the rebound. A lot of missed shots here from Bound Brook in the second quarter. Here comes DeJean, back to Grimbaum. Grimbaum, oh, good cut there by Landon Marsh, but just got there too late. There's Hayden Landy in the paint. His shot, that's just off. Great aggressiveness, however, by Landy. Just good defense by Bound Brook. Now here comes Bound Brook. Jeremiah Williams on the fast break. Good crossover. His shot, that's good. Oh, tripped on DeJean, Lou. He's okay. And I think the shot was before the foul, as it was. DeJean fouled before the shot, so then it will not be an and 1. Jeremiah Williams will go to the line for 2 free throws. As Logan Jeremiah Williams pretty much having most of the points for Central tonight, or Bound Brook.
Oh, yeah. There have been a lot more foul shots in this quarter than the first.
Yeah, definitely. Now Zamir Moore checking out for Corin Roberts. That's just like Central. Bound Brook seems to have a small ball lineup. Outside of Corin Roberts, they do have a very short team. However, both teams seem very short now. Weston Shirk's been out for most of the second quarter, having him need a break. And maybe Coach Tafazio's right, because Coach Tafazio said Weston Shirk has a big impact on how this team plays. And now you can see when he's out, this team has not scored that much in the second quarter compared to their lights-out first quarter performance, as Bound Brook is cutting the lead a little bit. As here comes Diogene in the paint, and it looks like he is fouled. Thought maybe that was a trouble for a second, but it was not. Going to be a foul on Bound Brook. A little bit too much contact there. 2 free throws here for Cameron Diogene. First shot here. That's good. Great night so far for Cameron Diogene. One of his best scoring games, if not his best scoring game this season. Made 2 3-pointers, has been very solid.
Great night for everybody all around. Central.
Yeah, junior Cameron Diogene makes a second free throw. And, with Cameron Diogene only being a junior, they're lucky to have him for a second year. Now, Timmy Del Sandro, he's going to come in for Cameron Diogene. Cameron Diogene getting a much-needed break, had a very solid night. And now Bound Brook and inbound it. Here's Jeremiah Williams. Jeremiah Williams goes to the paint. Back to Woods, and looks like a foul. I think that was on Del Sandro. I think it might be a charging foul, perhaps. I'm not sure. It looks like Javon Woods is going to go to the free throw line. Javon Woods was fouled there on the shot. Javon Woods made a couple free throws tonight. Looking to add some more. As Bound Brook still down by a good amount, but they were down by much more in that first quarter. Free throws have been the key to cutting this lead, as that one is not good, though. Now it looks like Zamir Moore is going to check back in. Nope, Corin Roberts is going to check back in for Anthony Raquelme. So Corin Roberts, the big man for Bound Brook, going to come in. Second free throw here for Javon Woods. That shot's good. 32-17 now. Del Sandro back to Alec Grimbaum in the corner. That's Lennon Marsh, his three-pointer. Contested, no good. Fight for the ball. Bound Brook gets it. It's on a fast break. Here's Jaden Poirier. Jaden Poirier, mid-range shot. That's good. Heavily contested. Great shot there by Jordan Poirier. Bound Brook score. Now a 32-19 lead. Central has not had a lot of scoring compared to their first quarter. They got to keep and maintain their lead. There's Alec Grimbaum back in the corner. Marsh missed the last three. This is to Del Sandro. And back to Alec Grimbaum. A wide-open three-pointer for Grimbaum. And that's good. Alec Grimbaum, a very good shooter. He just showed it right there. That's a much-needed three-pointer and a much-needed momentum getter for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils. However, Poirier looks to respond right back. That's no good. Excuse me, that was Javon Woods. And now Poirier looks to get the rebound. That was a foul by Timmy Del Sandro. Just too much contact pushing into him. That's a great three there by Alec Grimbaum as Central only made 1 3 in the second quarter. Now that was 2. Alec Grimbaum could shoot, and that was a great shot there. Now a 35-19 lead, Logan, for Hunterdon Central. 2 free throws here. First free throw is no good. That's Jaden Poirier. Poirier made a good contested shot. Now that's Zamir Moore checking out for Corin Roberts. Corin Robertson coming in and out of the game. Not sure what they're doing with him. They're just summing him in, summing him out. Interesting to see what they're doing there. Second free throw here. Second free throw is good. Now a 15-point lead, which was a 20-point lead. Still a very good lead. Cameron Diogene going to check back in for Timmy Del Sandro. Full court press. Looks like a zone coverage almost here. It is a zone coverage by Bound Brook. 2:30 left in the second quarter. Diogene looks to give it back out there. Schwartz in the corner. Made a couple threes so far this game. Schwartz loses it. And last touch by Bound Brook. Going to stay on Central's side.
Feels like the fast pace of the first quarter is coming back now.
Yeah, with those threes made by Central, Bound Brook under them great. But now with the three by Alec Grimbaum, maybe Central could get some momentum. Cameron Diogene, heavily contested. Landon Marsh back to Grimbaum. On the right key, that's Schwartz. Now cutting to the paint is Hayden Landy. As Hayden Landy's going to get fouled there by Wooden. Hayden Landy, a very aggressive forward in the paint. Had a great game against Ridge in the home opener. Has been a very consistent scorer for Hunterdon Central. And, you know, he was thinking about playing basketball this year, not sure if he was going to, decided to, and it has worked tremendously so far because he's been a very solid forward for the Red Devils, especially on the defense side. Brings that aggressiveness that the Red Devils need. 2 free throws here for Hayden Landy. This will be his first points of the night. First free throw by Hayden Landy. That's no good. Timmy Alessandro going to check back in for Cameron Diogene. They're subbing in and out as well, as it looks like Zamir Moore is going to check out for Anthony Raquelme. So a lot of subs in and out for both teams here. Hayden Landy, second free throw. That's good. Now a 16-point lead for Hunterdon Central. 1 for 2 on free throws, Hayden Landy is. Jordan Poirier talking to the players, crossing over to Alessandro. Getting right past him, goes to the paint. Looks like a loose ball there, and Javon Bush just couldn't hang on to it. To Alessandro back to, looks like Landon Marsh, but Bound Brook is right there to read it. They cannot maintain the ball, so it's going to stay on Hunterdon Central's side.
A lot of noise from the crowd right now.
Yeah, very energetic student section crowd tonight. .155 left. Eugene inbounds it to Landy. Landy almost lost that. Held control of it. Good bounce pass to Marsh, and Marsh gets fouled there by Javon Woods. Marsh looking for, I believe, 8 points. Missed both free throws last time. Looking to get both free throws this time. Looks like Ethan Diogene seeing his first minutes. And Ethan Diogene started most of these games for Hunterdon Central Red Devils. Now coming off the bench and just seeing his first playing time. Looking to show his skills here. First free throw by Landon Marsh is good. That's 7 points. Ethan Diogene going to check out for his brother, Cameron Diogene. Now 8 points here, looking for Landon Marsh. Made the first free throw, looking for another free throw here. Second free throw here by Landon Marsh. And just short. Great rebound by Alec Grimbaugh. However, multiple defenders on Bound Brook. Wooden gets the steal. Bound Brook still needs some more points. Back to Jeremiah Williams. Jeremiah Williams guarded by Schwartz on the right corner. And it looks like he stepped out of bounds. Good defense there by Matthew Schwartz. And it looks like Cameron Dejean is going to check right back out for Ethan. So not sure what they're doing there. Cameron Dejean going to come back in. Minute 39. Now Cameron Diogene in the middle. Back out to Alec Grimbaum. Good defense here by Poirier. Now Marsh in the corner. Back to Schwartz in the post. Schwartz fadeaway shot. Just short. Look at fight for the ball here. Cameron Diogene, great rebound, great aggressiveness there. Just over a minute. Diogene has a lane. He goes to the basket, and the layup is good by Cameron Diogene. What a great play there. Getting the ball over a big man and getting right to the basket in a quick lane. Now Bound Brook has it. Wooden guarded by Marsh. A minute left in the second quarter. 39-20 lead for the Red Devils. Wooden goes to the middle. Back out to Poirier. His mid-range shot. That's good. Jaden Poirier gets the bucket. 39-22. Now 50 seconds. Fast break here from Hunterdon Central. Grimbaum to Schwartz on the right key. Schwartz now back to Grimbaum. Back to Diogene. Diogene on the left key. Diogene going to fake. Drive to the basket. No, hard contestedly. Now Marsh going to drive. Marsh. His shot. And a foul there. Now Marsh looking for double digits. 39-22, 37 seconds. Looks like Central's got their groove back in the scoring a bit. Scoring a lot in the last 2 minutes of this quarter. That three-pointer by Alec Grimbaum definitely sparks some momentum into this team. Now Marsh looking for 10 points. Marsh's first free throw. That's good. 9 points now. Now Ethan coming back in for Cameron Diogene. 40-22, 40 points now for Central. Very good scoring half for the Red Devils. This would be 10 for Landon Marsh, and that's 10 for Landon Marsh. Double digits for him. Now with 36 seconds left, Bound Brook's got to get a fast place. There's Jeremiah Williams, guarded by Matthew Schwartz. Jeremiah Williams guarded contestedly. Layup, great shot by Jeremiah Williams. 41-24. Ethan Diogene now with 22 seconds, gives it back to Landon Marsh. Landon Marsh on the left key, looking for an open guy. Gives it back to Hayden Landy. Hayden Landy on the right key. That's Ethan Diogene. Diogene now back to Grimbaum. It was off Poirier's back. Now Wooden going to bring it up. 8 seconds. Time is ticking for Bound Brook. Williams back out to Wooden. Wooden has to take a three. That three, no good. Rebounded by Poirier at the buzzer. And he was fouled like just before the buzzer. So that's going to be 2 free throws for Poirier. Yeah, that was a foul like just before the buzzer, so these free throws will likely be it for the second quarter. I mean, we'll go to halftime. Let's see, 2 free throws here by the scorer from Brook. Poirier. First free throw, that's no good. Student section loud here, the Christmas theme student section. Second free throw here for Poirier. Jaden Poirier misses both. And now that's going to do it. And at halftime, the Central Red Devils have a very good lead, 41-24. Great shooting performance so far from the Red Devils in this quarter. More specifically, Matthew Schwartz made a lot of threes. Cameron Deasy made a lot of threes. The shooting has been the big story for Central in this second half, as we are going to kick it to George for a courtside interview very quickly.
I'm here with Coach DeFazio here at the end of the first half. And, Coach, looks like you got that fast start you were looking for.
Yeah, that was exactly what we needed tonight. We started sharp, but more importantly, we started sharp on the offensive end, but more importantly, we started sharp on the defensive end. That's what we really needed tonight.
Any remarks regarding, what you want to see for the rest of this game?
We just need to continue it, right? We can't take our foot off the gas. We've got to continue to play at the same pace and close this one out.
All right, thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second half.
And joining us here at halftime of the Red Devils Bound Brook game, it's Red Devils senior Hayden Landy. So Hayden, we're off to a start. Probably you guys didn't want the 1 and 2, but what have you seen from the team so far?
I mean, we're a little rusty, obviously, with the 1 and 2 start. But I mean, we've played some tough teams, especially Phillipsburg, physical team, very athletic team. I think we are all there. It's just we're not bringing everything together. We know everything. We know all our plays. We know our defenses. We're just not really executing on each side of the floor. I think it's going to take us a couple games to get into the flow of things, but eventually we'll get there, and I think we can win games.
So as it works every year, Hayden, you lose guys from the previous year. New team has to kind of draw together. How do you feel that cohesion has been so far for you guys?
I mean, obviously only 2 seniors last year, so we didn't lose a big number of people, but they were a big part of our team, Tyler Brickley and Josh Wilhelm, obviously. But I think the junior class last year, coming up now, we got a big senior class, and I think we can be, we have the opportunity to be great leaders for the younger people coming up, especially in the next few years. So I think just having a strong senior class this year, we have a strong group of leaders, and I think we can pull together on the floor and we can win big games down the stretch.
And that was Red Devil senior Hayden Landy. Stay tuned for second half action.
Well, welcome back to the Fieldhouse here for this second half of Central versus Bound Brook. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm here alongside Brian Johansson. I'm just killing it today. Anyway, graduated in 21 and gone off to Johns Hopkins University. How has that been?
It's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed all aspects of it, and this school definitely really prepared me for work in the classroom and for basketball as well in college now.
Yeah, when you speak about this school, what is it like, to be back in this building tonight?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to be back here. The energy's great. The team's playing well. We got a 17-point lead, so it's fun to watch younger guys. I used to coach at camps and such, and be back in the gym is always fun, so it's great.
Well, thank you so much for your time, and enjoy the rest of the game, and good luck with your future and all of that.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
And we welcome you back to Hunterdon Central Red Devils boys basketball, as the Hunterdon Central Red Devils right now are taking on the Bound Brook Crusaders, and it was a great first half for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils, having a 41-24 lead in Logan. The story of that first half was the shooting. They were lights out from the three-pointer. Multiple three-pointers from Matthew Schwartz, Cameron Diaz, and Al Grimma making a 3-2. Squire, he made a 3. Everyone pretty much made a 3. A phenomenal shooting half for the Central Logan.
Absolutely. They just need to keep that energy and just keep doing what they're doing, because it's obviously working.
Yeah, great fast-paced first quarter. Lots of threes in the second. They winded down a bit, but still had a consistent scoring basis. As for Bound Brook, they just had way too many mistakes on offense and defense. Loss of loose balls, leading to turnovers for them. They got to limit those turnovers if they want a shot in this game, as the start of the third quarter will happening right now. As for starting fives, you're just tuning in, it's Cameron Diogene, Landon Marsh, Matthew Schwartz, Ethan Squire, and Weston Shirk for the Red Devils. Squire here going to inbound the start of the third quarter. Like I said, 41-24 lead. Landon Marsh leading in points right now. He's got 12. Schwartz also has 9. Diogene has 8. Shirk has 7. Lots of Red Devils with multiple points. Landon Marsh now doubled. A very big double team here from Bound Brook, starting off strong. And it looks like Marsh a little confused there. Just a good zone coverage here by Bound Brook. Looks like they're coming out strong on the defensive side, and they need to do that if they want a shot at this game. Looks like a timeout here by Hunterdon Central, so it looks like there wasn't a turnover. Central just called a quick timeout just to oversee some things. As Logan, very good defense and very good pressure from Bound Brook to start off that third quarter. And you wonder if they keep doing that, maybe they could cause some trouble for Central.
Yeah, definitely surprised for Central there. They haven't shown any opposition like that yet.
Yeah, Central, they got to keep it steady on offense. With 41 points in the second half, if they can keep a repeat of that, it could be very bad for Bound Brook. But that defense possession right there for Bound Brook, if they can maintain that throughout the third quarter, that could cause some trouble for the Red Devils. Bound Brook, Central will still not have it because Marsh was not fouled. They called the timeout before. Squire will inbound. Squire has 3 points, made a three-pointer early on in the first quarter. Now going to give it back to Diogene. Diogene backs up a bit. Diogene guarded by Jeremiah Williams. Now the double here. Back to Matthew Schwartz, back to Squire in the corner. Squire back to Weston Shirk. Good cut there, and he's going to be fouled. 7 for Weston Shirk, great on both sides of the ball, on offense and defense. Both free throws here, he makes it. He will have 9 points. Weston Shirk, a junior for the Red Devils, still has one more year after this. Rising and upcoming center for them. Very tall and athletic. Had 23 points against Preston Day, so he can be a big scorer. Like Coach DeFazio said, he has a big impact on how Central plays overall. First free throw here is good by Weston Shirk. He now has 8. Second free throw here. That's good. 9 points by Weston Shirk. Now 43 points for the Red Devils. First points of the quarter for them. Now Jeremiah Williams. He's going to be guarded by Matthew Schwartz. Full court press here. They've been doing that the whole game, Hunterdon Central, and has worked tremendously for them. Now Jaden Perrier back to Wooden. There's Jeremiah Williams. A mismatch here. Weston Shirk on him. Playing great defense. Jeremiah Williams tried to cut. That wasn't good. Going to be rebounded by Matthew Schwartz. Now Schwartz looking to slow tempo. Tempo gives it back to Cameron Diogene. Diogene back to Schwartz. That's Landon Marsh on the right key. Squire coming in for a pick. Cameron Diogene going to drive to the basket. He has 8. Back out to Schwartz. Had a three-pointer open in the corner, and that went in, but it looks like there was a foul on Central. I think that was on Squire, as that three-pointer by Matthew Schwartz does not count. As he just had just about a minute in this third quarter. Wooden going to give it to Jeremiah Williams. Once again, Matthew Schwartz guarding him. Minute gone by. Williams going to give it back to Jaden Perrier. Jaden Perrier back to Wooden. Wooden gives it right back to Williams. No one really to get open. Mid-range contested shot by Jeremiah Williams. That's no good. Quarren Roberts tried to get the rebound. He tried to bounce it off of Central, but he couldn't get it. Now Ethan Squire going to give it to Cameron Diogene. 8 points, Cameron Diogene made 2 threes in the first quarter. Marsh back to Diogene. Diogene on the right key, gives it back to Squire. Squire in the middle. Marsh cuts, can't get it. Trying to get Marsh, but gives it right back to Schwartz. Schwartz now slowing the tempo. Schwartz back to Diogene. There's Landon Marsh on the right key. Screen there by Shirk. No one seems to be getting open right now. Now Landon Marsh guarded contestedly by Jeremiah Williams. There's Cameron Diogene. Isolation. Drives. Squire in the corner looking for a second three of the game. That's just short. Quarren Roberts, the big man, with the rebound. Now Jeremiah Williams going to bring it up. Jeremiah Williams guarded by Schwartz. Jeremiah Williams driving to the basket. Back in the corner. That's Woods. Woods drives from the left. And that's an and one by Javon Woods. Great contested shot there. Now a 43-26 lead. Woods looking to add on with 27. Javon Woods and junior, they have him for one more year. Looking to get a free throw here to make it 43-27. Looks like Squire's going to come out for Hayden Landy. Free throw here by Woods is good. Now a 43-27 lead. Cameron Diogene now going to bring it up. Looks like a screen here by Hayden Landy. A fast break by Cameron Diogene. Good behind the back move there. Hayden Landy back to Landon Marsh. Marsh doubled. Back to Schwartz in the corner. In the key, his three-pointer. That's good. Matthew Schwartz now with 12. 12 points for Matthew Schwartz. Now him and Marsh are tied for scoring in this game. Woods gives it back out. In the three. That's Perrier. That's good. A good response by Jaden Perrier. Now 46-30. 2 3-pointers back to back. Now here comes Cameron Diogene. Cameron Diogene guarded heavily by Jeremiah Williams. There's Hayden Landy. Landy back to Marsh. He's on the right key. There's Shirk in the post. There was a foul. There's a good three-pointer there by Matthew Schwartz. Now has 12 on the game. Him and Marsh both have 12, both having a lot of three-pointers as well. Now 5:21 left in the third. Looks like Bound Brook will have possession. Nope, Central does. Cameron Diogene going to inbound it. There's Landon Marsh. Was open for a three for a second. They seem to be very good on Landon Marsh. They know he can shoot. They don't want him to. Now Matthew Schwartz gives it back to Diogene. There's a screen there by Weston Shirk. Matthew Schwartz looking to get open. It looks like he was trying to get Shirk in the post. Just a minute of miscommunication there. Corwin Roberts with the steal. Now Jeremiah Williams going to bring it up to the basket. Fast break here. His shot, that's good. And Bound Brook on a bit of a roll here. Now 46-32. Central still has a huge lead, but they got to be careful. Now here comes Hayden Landy. Hayden Landy on the right key. That's Landon Marsh. There's Weston Shirk in the post. Looking to post him up. Doubled now. Looking to get it back out. He does, but it's a loose ball. Wooden had it. There is a foul, and the foul looks to be on Matthew Schwartz. Hit Wooden there, it looks like. Bound Brook on a bit of a roll here, scoring a lot of points. Still down 46-32, so they still need a lot.
I'll give this to Brown Brook. They have not given up yet.
Yes, still have plenty of time left, plenty of basketball. Still got a full 8-minute quarter and 4 minutes and 40 seconds left this third quarter. Jeremiah Williams back to Jaden Perrier. Jaden Perrier gets a good screen. His three-pointer. That's good. Jaden Perrier is on a roll. 2 3-pointers in a row. And now Bound Brook is extending their roll. 46-35. Now an 11-point lead. And look at this. A steal by Jeremiah Williams. And now it is a single-digit lead from what was a 20-point lead in the first quarter to now a 46-37 lead for Bound Brook. And that's a turnover. Central does not look good. They got to slow this tempo down. Bound Brook is on fire. A 9-point lead. A good three there by Jordan Perrier. And Bound Brook looks like a different team this third quarter, Logan.
Possibly Central got a little bit too safe.
Yeah, great second half, but this first half only had 5 points so far. Now the student section looking to hype back up this Central team. Landon Marsh in the corner. They're heavily doubling him. Now Cameron Diogene in the middle, back to Schwartz. Schwartz in the corner. That's Hayden Landy, the left key there. Hayden Landy gives it back to Schwartz. Schwartz fakes the three, drives. His shot gives it back to Weston Shirk. And, it's going to be a foul. It looks like Weston Shirk had a charging foul there. It looks like Corwin Roberts drew the foul. That would have been a great shot by Weston Shirk, more specifically, a great pass by Matthew Schwartz. And Central has got to be careful. Bound Brook is extending their way back into this game, and they do not want that. Central was up 30-10 at one point. Now with it being a 9-point game, they have to be careful. Wooden now. Going to give it back to Jeremiah Williams. He's on Matthew Schwartz. 3:50 left in this third quarter. Very fast third quarter we've seen. Jeremiah Williams going to drive. His shot, no good, but he was fouled. Looks like a foul on Cameron Diogene. And now looking to make this a 7-point lead. Central has just not looked like the same team. Oh, nope, it was a foul on Bound Brook, so it's going to go the other way. Central will now have it. Much needed foul there for Hunterdon Central. Looking to get right back in this, or still looking to get their lead back again. Now Hayden Landy back to Cameron Diogene. Screen by Weston Shirk. Spin move by Diogene. He's going to drive. He's guarded contestedly. And that's going to be a reach and foul easily on Corwin Roberts. Just kind of reached in very much there. Oh, no. No, looks like a Bound Brook foul. Thought it was a reach and foul, but that's going to be a foul on Hunterdon Central. As Bound Brook just looks like a different team in this third quarter. They've been hacking their shots. They've been playing great defense. Now with a 9-point lead, maybe looking to get this to a 7-point lead. They are coming right back into this game. Now here comes Jaden Perrier. Jaden Perrier. Back to Javon Woods. Back to Perrier. He's made a 3 in this quarter. Back to Wooden. Wooden drives. His shot contested by Weston Shirk. That's no good. Corwin Roberts fighting for the rebound. He gets it. But that's a travel by Corwin Roberts. And now it's going to go Central's way. Much needed stop there by the Red Devils. They need a shot here. Want to extend this lead back again. You cannot let Bound Brook get back into this. Here's Hayden Landy back to Matthew Schwartz. Schwartz back to Landy. There's Cameron Diogene. Now Hayden Landy with it. Landy back to Schwartz. On the left key, gives it right back to Landon Marsh. Landon Marsh, his three-pointer, that's good. 15 points for Landon Marsh. He has been on fire. Couple three-pointers for him as well. Now here, Bound Brook, though, on a fast pace. Corin Roberts in the post. That's an easy shot for the big man, Corin Roberts. 10-point lead for Hunterdon Central. Back-to-back shots from both teams. Hayden Landy back to Landon Marsh, just made the three-pointer. He's got 15 this game. Had 17 against Phillipsburg. Looking to get past that. There's Schwartz. He's on the left key. Back to Weston Shirk in the post. Weston Shirk. Good defense by Roberts, but Weston Shirk, the big man, using his aggressiveness to get to the paint and get the bucket. A 51-39 lead, 2:20. The student section's hyped up. And a great shot there by Jaden Perrier. Bound Brook is not going out of this. A 10-point lead, and one was a 20. Now it is 10. And Logan, Central's got to be careful. You know, Jaden Perrier has been in his game this third quarter. He's been in his bag. They cannot let him get even more hot.
Yeah, both teams have absolutely been bringing the energy, and it's just more competitive than it's ever been right now.
And now I'm in a timeout. Central's definitely got to talk things over because, you know, having a very big lead in that first half. Now with Bound Brook coming right back into this, they got to call a timeout. They got to talk things over. And that was a Central timeout, you know, like I said, much needed. And Jaden Perrier, you know, a great player for Bound Brook. He had 28 points in one game of this season, and he's shown why. He's a great three-point shooter. He's a great offensive player. He's very quick and very stylish, and he's been a very good reason why Bound Brook has cut this lead down to 10 points. With Central having this timeout, they want to talk things over, especially on defense and on offense as well. A lot of turnovers. They want to make sure Bound Brook does not get back right into this game, because if they can get back into this game and cut the lead to maybe 5, it could look ugly for Hunterdon Central. They want to keep that lead that they had in the first half.
Definitely.
10 seconds left in this timeout. We will resume with play. Marsh having 15 points. Like I said, he had 17 against Phillipsburg. Looking to get more than that. Schwartz also has had a good night. He's had 12 points. You know, Landon Marsh and Matthew Schwartz are the scoring duo of this team for sure. Matthew Schwartz, a great offensive player all around. Landon Marsh is a great shooter specifically. Having a duo of them scoring is very big for them.
Fun fact about Landon, his album of the year was Utopia by Travis Scott.
Yeah, very interesting fact about Landon Marsh. You know, I actually beat him in Pig, so like I said that I beat a Central basketball player in a game of Pig. You know, he said, you're probably going to say that on the game, and I did. So
Definitely my favorite Hunterdon Central starter, though.
Yeah. Now Cameron Diogene here, 2-10 in the third quarter. Bound Brook has cut this lead down to 10. Cameron Diogene, fast break here. Almost a foul there on Brother Ryan Williams. Cameron Diogene back to Landon Marsh, just made a 3. He's got 15. There's Cameron Diogene. Diogene now overseeing. Gives it right back to Landon, trying to get Weston Shirk in the post maybe. Just can't get it. Good defense by Corin Roberts. There's Hayden Landy on the left corner. Cameron Diogene looking to cut back to the left corner. Weston Shirk, he's going to drive. Weston Shirk. Oh, and that's going to be a foul there. That's great getting by Corin Roberts to just draw contact. He's been very good in drawing fouls, draw a charging foul as well. Now, Bound Brook looking to get the lead back. Looking to get back into the game with a single-digit lead for Hunterdon Central. Jordan Perrier now going to bring it up. Been very good in this third quarter. A reason why Bound Brook's back in this. Javon Woods looking to jump up and get that. Maybe looking for a foul there, but just couldn't get it. There's Schwartz on a fast break. Gives it back to Hayden Landy. Hayden Landy keeps it. Gives it back. No look pass to Landon Marsh. And that's a good bucket there by Landon Marsh. Landon Marsh now 17, tying his career high on the season. Had 17 against Phillipsburg. Now Bound Brook down now by 12. Looking to stay back in this. Jeremiah Williams, his layup's just too short. Rebounded by Wes Shirk. Now Diogene bringing it up. He has a lane. Going to give it back out to Schwartz. Schwartz, his three-pointer. Just short. Has had a couple three-pointers. He's got 12 in this game. Now here's Jaden Perrier. Jaden Perrier, his mid-range shot is good. He has been so hot. Look at him taunting the student section. He's red hot. Now a 10-point lead for Hunterdon Central. Jaden Perrier, a very phenomenal player for this Bound Brook team. However, still down by 10. Can't get cocky yet. Here's Hayden Landy in the middle. There's Matthew Schwartz in the post. Or away a little bit from the post. Weston Shirk, his fadeaway shot. That's no good. Landon Marsh almost had that rebound. And Landon Marsh, good hustle there, looking to get the steal. And looks like they're maybe calling a foul on Marsh, but nope. Looks like I'm not sure which way it's going. It looks like it's going Bound Brook's way. Oh, no, it looks like a timeout was called. I'm pretty sure the timeout was called by Bound Brook. But, Bound Brook is just crawling their way back into this game. A great three-pointer there by Landon Marsh. But Jaden Perrier, the star for Bound Brook, has been a big reason as why they're back in. You could see him on the student section. He's red hot. Made a great three-pointer. Made multiple three-pointers this game. If he can keep doing that, it can get really close.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely probably the one thing keeping Bound Brook in this game right now.
Yeah, and it's crazy. The score was 41-24 Central at halftime. Now it is 53-43. So Central has not scored this many points in the second quarter. Only scoring pretty much 9-10 points in this third quarter, 26 seconds left in the third. It's the third quarter about to end. As it looks like it's going to remain Bound Brook. It's going to be Bound Brook ball here. Jemiah Williams going to inbound it to looks like Wooden, or perhaps Jaden Perrier. There's Wooden, guarded by Landon Marsh. Wooden going to bring it up. Good defense here by Landon Marsh. He's got 17. Marsh back to Williams, back to Wooden. Screen here by Corn Roberts. Oh, good cut there by Jaden Perrier. Jaden Perrier has been a madman this third quarter. 5 seconds left, looking to get a final shot. And Jaden Perrier is on a roll, almost getting that steal. Jaden Perrier turning into like prime LeBron James in this third quarter, just being absolutely phenomenal. Now 2 seconds left. Central looking to get off one shot here before the final quarter. Schwartz, nope, they're just going to dribble it out too far away from the court. And at the end of the third quarter, in what was a 20-point lead from Central at 1 point, Bound Brook has found their way back into this game, Logan, 53-45. An 8-point lead for the Red Devils, and a big reason why is Jordan Perrier. He's been absolutely phenomenal. A great half here by Jordan Perrier. We are going to kick it very soon to George. He's going to have a courtside interview with an alumni. Like I said, Bound Brook crawling their way back into this game, and now we will be here with George in a courtside interview.
Well, it's the end of the third quarter here at the Central Fieldhouse. Central still has the lead here, but it's getting a little slimmer. I'm here with Jacob DiGiovanni, graduated in 22, and what's it like being back here?
It's great to be back here. Great atmosphere. I love seeing all those kids that were sophomores and freshmen when I was here, competing out there and putting all their hard work in.
Yeah, do you have any special memories from your time here?
It's just honestly playing in front of fans and playing with all the friends that you've known since elementary school, and just being able to compete like that on the court. It's just the memories they're still there today.
Well, thank you so much. It sounds like game is coming right back on here. I'm going to send it back to Brad and Logan.
And we are back here with Red Devils boys basketball. Hunterdon Central had a big lead in that second half, but Bound Brook has found their way back into this. It'll be a very interesting fourth quarter. It'll be interesting to see if Central can get back up by 20 and keep that lead, or if Bound Brook can crawl their way even back more into this game and make this a very close game. It's already a close game, but Bound Brook can maybe crawl back into it more. Now at the start of the fourth quarter, Ethan Squire going to inbound it to Cameron Diogene. He's got 8, went scoreless in the third quarter, but he was very good in the first half. Schwartz. This is Shirk. Shirk in the post using his aggressiveness. But Corin Roberts has done a great job at drawing fouls. He's drawn like 2 charging fouls and 1 reach-in foul. Corin Roberts has been a big X factor for Bound Brook because he's drawn those fouls to get Bound Brook the possession of the ball. Now here's Wooden. Going to give it to Jaden Perrier. Now Jaden Perrier. Some crossovers here on Cameron Diogene. There's Woods. Looked open for a sec. Lost the ball for a sec, though. Jemiah Williams, guarded by Matthew Schwartz. Now Williams, his mid-range shots just short. Weston Shirk, a good rebound there. Now Cameron Diogene is guarded by Jemiah Williams. Landon Marsh back to Diogene. Diogene back to Weston Shirk. Weston Shirk fakes the 3. Back to Schwartz. Schwartz on the left key. Back to Landon Marsh. Landon Marsh looks to drive. Can't get anything. There's Diogene. Back to Squire. Squire looks for Shirk in the post, but gives it to Landon Marsh instead. They're looking for Weston Shirk in that post, but Corin Roberts doing a great job of drawing fouls. Landon Marsh guarded heavily by Wooden, and looks like Wooden had the steal, but he touched it last. You see Wooden trying to overhear Coach DeFazio there, try to get an inside view. Weston Shirk going to come out of the game, and it looks like Hayden Landy going to bring it back in. So once again, Central going with the small ball lineup. We'll see how it works here. There's Diogene now. They're bringing it up pretty much all game. There's Schwartz. Schwartz drives. His shot contested, and that's going to be a foul. Oh, no. Wow. Another charging foul. The amount of charging fouls that Bound Brook have drawn in this second half is insane. Maybe the refs aren't accurate with some of them, but nonetheless, great job by Bound Brook for drawing these charges, because that's the main reason I would say they're in this game, besides Jordan Pierre just being a great scorer.
That didn't look like a charge to me personally, but...
Yeah, refs call, but yeah, a lot of charging fouls. And you have to think, if all these charging fouls weren't called, maybe Central would have a bigger lead. A minute gone by in this fourth quarter, still plenty of time. No scoring yet. It's Jeremiah Williams on Matthew Schwartz. Been a very great matchup this game. Jeremiah Williams drives. His shot, no good. Good rebound by the big man, Court Roberts, but he fights for it with Hayden Landy, and now Wooden is going to get fouled. Now a big opportunity here. 2 free throws for Jared Wooden to make this a 6-point lead in what once was a 20-point lead. 2 free throws here for Jared Wooden. Jared Wooden, Jr. here, or nope, a senior for Bound Brook. First free throw here by Wooden is good. Now a 7-point lead. This would make it a 6. Look, see Coach DeFazio talking to the ref. Probably didn't think that was a charging foul. Second free throw here by Woods is good. 2 big free throws. Now it's a 6-point lead. Central has to be very careful. Bound Brook has found their way back into this. Landon Marsh looking for Squire in the post, but he's got a mismatch on him with Corin Roberts, just much bigger. Dejean, good spin move, fade away, contested. No good, barely missing it. Good shot take there by Cameron Dejean, however, did not go through. Jordan Pierre. Pierre being very good in that third quarter, gives it back to Wooden. Wooden on the top. There's Pierre. Went on fire in the third quarter, looking to ISO up Cameron Dejean. Great crossover there. And looks like Cameron Dejean, they said that last possession, but to me it looks like Pierre lost that, but nonetheless, refs call a shot here, a 2-pointer will make it a 4-point game. A 3 will make it a 3-point game. That's just crazy to think about. 41-24 Central at half. Now Bound Brook is down by 6. Wooden gives it to Pierre. His 3-pointer. That's short. That would have been huge. Huge missed shot there for Central. A shot here would be huge for them. Just not like the same team in the second half. Hayden Landy. Guarded great by Wooden. There's Ethan Squire in the post. Gives it back to Landon Marsh. Marsh gives it to Schwartz. Oh, Woods almost got that. Great cut. Great Euro by Schwartz, but the layup just barely missed. Now here comes Woods. Fast break here. Woods loses the ball, and that's going to go the other way. Nope, it looks like it's going to stay on Bound Brook's side, but nonetheless, great defense there by the Red Devils. Looks like a timeout's called by Bound Brook and Logan. Bound Brook still in this game. Central has not scored in this quarter yet, and that's for Bound Brook. They are just continuing to get back into this game, and now only down by 6 points. Something's got to give for Central.
Yeah, 6 points compared to the 20 points over at halftime.
Yeah, 41-24. I know I said that a lot, but it's just crazy to think about. Central in the first half looked like one of the best teams in the nation. 3-point shooting was lights out. Matthew Schwartz, Landon Marsh, Cameron Dejean. However, they just haven't looked like the same team. Lots of mistakes on offense and defense. That halftime speech by the coach of Bound Brook must have been absolutely phenomenal. Head coach Anthony Melsurgo probably had to say something for Bound Brook because they've been lights out. Drawing those charging fouls are absolutely huge. Big shout out to Corin Roberts, who has just drawn many charging fouls, and then Jordan Pierre, that a phenomenal third quarter from him, where Jaden Pierre has been lights out too. And now for Central, they need some of that three-point shooting back, because that three-point shooting was the reason they had that big blowout in this first half. If they can continue that in these final minutes of the fourth quarter, Central could win. However, Bound Brook is still right in this as the end of the timeout is drawing near.
Absolutely. I think we can blame the gap closing a lot on Central, but we can also blame it a little bit on the refs, whose calls have been about as off as my three-point game.
Yeah, a lot of questionable calls here for the refs, but nonetheless, Central still has the lead. They still have a 6-point lead. So as long as they still have the lead, they're in a good position. However, they cannot let Bound Brook score more here.
Absolutely not.
Wooden will inbound it. Definitely maybe looking to get up Jaden Pierre here. Jaden Pierre, he's guarded by Hayden Landy. There's Javon Woods, almost step back court. Gives it back to Wooden with 5:30 left in the fourth quarter. Still 5:30 left, plenty of time. Schwartz guarding him great. Telling Corey Roberts to cut. Here comes Wooden. He's still guarded great, but he goes for the layup, and that's a great shot by Wooden. And now it is a 4-point lead for the Red Devils. Bound Brook is on a roll. Now here comes Cameron Dejean. Landon Marsh. This is a much-needed three-pointer, and he airballs it. Bound Brook is coming back into this game. And now look at this. Wooden, guarded by Landon Marsh. Wooden just made a very good contested layup. Now Wooden crosses over Marsh. Marsh good on the defensive side. Tough shot there by Wooden. That's no good. I wouldn't have taken that. Now here comes Schwartz. Schwartz gives it to Dejean. Central desperately needs a shot here. Cameron Dejean. He's guarded doubled. There's Schwartz. Back to Dejean. If I'm Central, I slow this tempo down on offense. You do not want to rush here. Jeremiah Williams playing great defense on Cameron Dejean. Dejean. Great cut by Schwartz. And that's good by Schwartz. That's a must-see bucket. 14 points for Matthew Schwartz on the night. And now it's back to a 6-point lead for Hunterdon Central. 14 for Matthew Schwartz. Had 26 last game against Phillipsburg. Jaden Perrier back to Wooden. Definitely want to get Perrier a shot. He's been lights out in this second half. Jeremiah Williams, spin move. His shot, no good. Corn Roberts looking to get the rebound, just couldn't get it. And now Central looking to extend this lead. They need another shot here, in my opinion. Here comes Dejean. Fast break. His shot, no good. No foul call there. Here's Roberts with the rebound. Now Jeremiah Williams. He's coming on the fast break. Multiple defenders on him. Jeremiah Williams. I don't know why he took that shot. There was multiple Central defenders on him. And now Central definitely got to keep a slow pace. Up by 6 with 3:48 left. Want to extend this lead. Student section's loud. Here's Squire. Whistle was blown at a timeout call by Bound Brook. Good timeout call there by Bound Brook. And you know, that Brook had 2 shot opportunities there. Just cut the lead down. But some weird shot takes, and now Central getting the lead back even more. Schwartz now has 14. Good layup there by Schwartz.
This is going to be a very, very intense final few minutes of the game.
Yeah, now with Central having possession of the ball, I think they need a shot here. 3 or 2, you know, would take this either a 7, 8, 9, 10 lead around there. And now with a timeout call, you know, Central needs to discuss things. A good shot there. A good cut by Matthew Schwartz to take the lead even up higher to 6. A much-needed bucket there by Matthew Schwartz. He's got 14 on the night, a great score. Coach DeFazio says the alpha for this team.
Definitely need to lock in here for everybody. There can be no mistakes at this point.
Yeah, Central's done a good job of shutting down Jordan Perrier in the fourth quarter. He was lights out in that third quarter, but we have not seen much of him in this fourth quarter. However, Bound Brook still right in this game, still plenty of time. Now the final 10 seconds of this timeout. Sure, Coach talking over a lot of things. A win for either one of these teams would put the team at 500, 2-2. The other team would go to 1-3. 2-2 would be huge for Hunterdon Central, keeping them at 500 going on to their next game. Same thing for Bound Brook. Central talking away their final things. Coach DeFazio is trying to set up something here. 3:43. Bound Brook's going to play great defense on this possession. Central will have the ball. A shot here will be huge. Hayden Landy going to inbound it. Hayden Landy gives it to Cameron Dejean. Cameron Dejean guarded very heavily by Jeremiah Williams. There's Weston Shirk. Both big men on each other. There's Roberts on Shirk. Now Matthew Schwartz back to Dejean on the left key. Dejean now to Shirk. Great defense here by Bound Brook. There's Marsh trying to cut. They got him good on defense. Looks like a foul there. Oh, yep, that's on Jordan Perrier. I don't think they're in the bonus yet, so will remain Central's ball. No free throws yet. Landy once again getting inbound it. There's Dejean. Jeremiah Williams doing a great job of covering him this second half. It's been scoreless this second half. And it looks like a foul there on Jeremiah Williams, just too physical. And they got to be careful because a couple more fouls and Central will be in the bonus. You do not want that if you're Bound Brook. Second foul actually only, so still can afford some fouls, but you don't want a foul. Cameron Dejean gives it there to Weston Shirk. Weston Shirk fakes the 3 back to Schwartz. Schwartz screened by Weston Shirk. There's Landon Marsh. Good cut there by Weston Shirk. Now he's doubled. Gets past 2 defenders. Oh, the layup barely just missed. Corin Roberts now has it. And jump ball. Looks like it's going to go Bound Brook's way. Corin Roberts, very good hustle player in this second half. Drawing fouls when they need to. And nope, it's going to stay with Central, looks like. Or, yep, it looks like it's going to. Not sure. No one's on the inbound. Oh, nope, it's going to go Bound Brook's way like I thought. Corin Roberts had a hold of that ball. Alicia Fazio trying to hype up Hunterdon Central's team. They need it. Jemiah Williams. Going to Matthew Schwartz. Williams. Good crossover there on Schwartz. His mid-range shot just short. Roberts had a hold of the rebound, couldn't get it. Good rebound there by Matthew Schwartz. Gordon Roberts just couldn't hold on to it. Almost a turnover by Javon Woods, but Weston Shirk holds on to it. 2:30 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Matthew Schwartz. Schwartz back to Diogene. Want to slow down this tempo. They have the lead. They do not want to give up the lead. And as the time goes by, it looks less and less fortunate for Bound Brook. Here's Weston Shirk, where that's Landon Marsh scream at Weston Shirk. Diogene back to Shirk in the post, and that's a foul on number 4, Javon Woods. Good job by Weston Shirk there.
Score has not changed in a while here. Both teams playing very good defense.
Yeah, very good defense by both teams in a very close situation here. Central trying to keep that lead that they had. Mountain Brook trying to crawl their way back into this game as they have. Now trying to get the lead. Weston Shirk now. What about Roberts? Good cut to the rim, and all the layup just doesn't go in. Hayden Landy, great rebound, and he gets fouled in the basket. And what a great shot there by Hayden Landy. A very clutch shot by Hayden Landy. Now a 57-49 lead. This can make it a 9-point game. What a clutch shot by Hayden Landy. Weston Shirk had that cut. Layup barely missed. A great rebound by Hayden Landy, plus the foul. Such a clutch shot there by Hayden Landy. A free throw here, making an 8-point lead.
Very important 2 points for Central.
Yeah, you see Maverick very disappointed here. Still 2:08, but just time is ticking. Free throw here for Hayden Landy. That's good. Clutch free throw by Hayden Landy. Now it's back to an 8-point lead with 2 minutes left. Bound Brook needs a shot here. Here comes Wooden. Wooden going to give it to Perrier. Perrier back to Jemiah Williams. Just under 2 minutes here. They need a 3. Wooden crosses over. Back up to Jemiah Williams. His three-pointer. Nah, that's an air ball. And now if I'm Central, I go really slow here on offense. Obviously, Bound Brook's going to give the defense, and look at that. Bound Brook not giving up yet. A foul by Cameron Diogene. Jemiah Williams going to get 2 free throws here. Going to get 58-51. And wow, what a great shot by Hayden Landy. You know, Hayden Landy, so aggressive in the paint, and he showed that there. You know, Weston Shirk, like I said, he had that beautiful cut to the rim, but that was just unlucky by that layup miss. Now with 2 defenders around him, Hayden Landy gets that rebound and gets the and 1. Now 2 free throws here for Jemiah Williams. First free throw is good. An 8-point lead now for Hunterdon Central. Zamir Moore going to check in for Corin Roberts, and that's a pretty questionable sub out because if I'm Bound Brook, I keep my big man in with this much little time. So interesting what they're doing here, but let's see if it works. You never know. Now Jemiah Williams here with the second free throw. Second free throw here is good. Now back to a 7-point lead. And a timeout call by Bound Brook. And, you know, although Hayden Landy had that clutch shot, there's still 1:40 left. You know, you don't want to count out Bound Brook yet if you're Hunterdon Central, Logan. And Central called a timeout instead, not Bound Brook. Central did call a timeout, you know. With Central being up by 7, definitely want to talk things over. If I'm Central, I keep a slow tempo offense. Obviously, Bound Brook is going to bring you that defense, but Central's got to keep it slow.
Yeah, absolutely. And these last few minutes have been some of the most intense Hunterdon Central sports I've ever seen.
Yes, 17 for Landon Marsh. He had 17 as well against Phillipsburg, so consistent scorer, Landon Marsh. Schwartz has 14 tonight. Good game by Matthew Schwartz. 30 seconds left in this timeout. Very good game in the second half. Thought it was going to be a blowout. Bound Brook crawled their way right back into this, but Central now, with a great shot by Hayden Landy, now has the lead. 7-point lead. Ten seconds left in this timeout. And yeah, Central's did a good job of shutting down Jaden Perrier because he was so good in that third quarter, getting Bound Brook back into this, but they just shut him down in this fourth quarter. Now with 1:40, Bound Brook's got to get something here. Central looking to finish this out, trying to get to 2-2, 500. Matthew Schwartz going to inbound it here. Bound Brook's going to play phenomenal defense. Here's a fast break here by Cameron Diogene. Fakes it. Now he's guarded by 3 defenders. And that's going to be a jump ball. And Wooden does not look happy about that call, but it's going to remain on Central's side with 1:33. That's 4 fouls now for Bound Brook.
Impressive that he managed to hold on to that ball with all the guys trying to take it there.
Yeah, good aggressiveness by Cameron Diogene with 3 defenders around him. Still manages to get himself. Now Corwin Roberts now going to go back in for Samira Moore, the big man. They need him in this clutch time. They need him for defense. Trying to get an open Schwartz for three-pointer. But Jaden, really good defense on him. There's Hayden Landy open for a 3, passes back out to Landon Marsh. Landon Marsh to Cameron Diogene. You can see a double, almost a turnover. Diogene still gets a hold of it. Back out to Hayden Landy. Great hustle there by Cameron Diogene. Central just holding on to this ball. Slow tempo here for Hunterdon Central, avoiding the great defense. Landon Marsh, he's going to be fouled. I believe that's on Wooden. With 1:06, it looks like Central will close this out and win. And overall, just a very solid game from Hunterdon Central. Although, they had a great start to this game in the first half. They were lights out from the 3, specifically Landon Marsh, Matthew Schwartz, and Cameron Diogene. And it looked like it was going to be a blowout game. Then in the second half, Jaden Perrier led this team back to almost coming back to this game for Bound Brook, but then Hunterdon Central kept the lead with a great and-one shot by Hayden Landy. Free throws good by Landon Marsh, and now that's his career high on the season, 18 points. Every single game, Landon Marsh has got more points. His first game, 9, second game, 13, third game, 17, now 18. This free throw would make it 19. And it's going to be 18 nonetheless. Still more than last game, 18 points. Shot here by Perrier. That's good. Jaden Perrier gets the shot now with 56 seconds.
You think they can bring it back?
I doubt it, but you never know. Miracles can happen. Hayden Landy back out to Cameron Diogene. Cameron Diogene to Schwartz. Back to Shirk. Fast pace here. Oh, Marsh just couldn't get it. Couldn't keep his hands on it. 40 seconds here. They need a 3 if I'm Bound Brook. Jeremiah Williams driving to the basket, and that's going to be a charging foul. I don't know who drew it, but a great charging foul nonetheless. I think that was Schwartz that drew a charging foul. And that's definitely going to do it for Bound Brook. Marsh leading the Red Devils tonight and scoring at 18. Schwartz having 14. So that scoring duo of Schwartz and Marsh had a great job tonight. Now Schwartz going to inbound it. There's Weston Shirk. Oh, Wooden got it. They need to be quick. Javon Woods looks like he's going to get fouled there. Lost the ball with a foul, I think, by either Cameron Diogene or Weston Shirk, one of the two. That's 5 fouls now for the Red Devils. And now with 5 fouls, Javon Woods going to go to the line. This is making a 4-point lead for the Red Devils, so there's 41 seconds. The game is not over yet. However, Woods has to make these 2 free throws here if they want a shot. First free throw is good by Javon Woods. Now a 5-point lead for the Hunterdon Central Red Devils. They need this last free throw. Second free throw here by Woods is good. Now a 4-point lead for the Red Devils. They got to be careful here. There's Cameron Diogene from Bound Brook. Either foul or play. Very phenomenal defense. There's Hayden Landy on the fast break. And they're going to foul Hayden Landy there. With 35.7 seconds left, Hayden Landy's going to go to the free throw line. Hayden Landy, a big reason why Central's up right now. When Bound Brook was trying to get back in, he had that clutch and 1 plus the free throw he made. Now looking to get 2 more clutch shots here to make it 61-55, Hunterdon Central. First free throw here from Hayden Landy. That's good. Great shot there by Hayden Landy. Now a 5-point lead for the Red Devils. A free throw here to make a 6-point lead. Free throw here by Hayden Landy. That's good. Now a 6-point lead once again. Bound Brook's got to be quick here. Wooden going to bring it up. Back out to Jeremiah Williams. Nope, Wooden still holds on to it. Timeout call by Bound Brook. Now down by 6 with 29 seconds. If I'm Brook, you need a 3 here. A 3-pointer will make it a 3-point lead. And yeah, Hayden Landy doing a great job in the clutch, making the N1 in those 3 free throws. Hayden Landy, a big reason they're up right now, Logan.
Yeah, it's unlikely that I think Bound Brook brings it back here.
Yeah, just 29 seconds left. Not enough time for Bound Brook. You got to get a 3 right off the bat. I'm looking at either Jan Priere or Jeremiah Williams. They're 2 scorers to get that 3. Central's got to do a great job at double-teaming them zone coverage or just defending them great in general. Both teams talking over. Great second-half coverage here. You know, very blowout in the first half. Great game in the second half. Had some seeing great basketball in the second half. It's now Bound Brook on the court. Central still talking some little things over. .3 seconds here for Bound Brook to get something. Wooden will inbound for Central. Wooden going to bring it back to Jaden Priere. Priere going to fall and trip. Now it's a jump ball. And let's see which way it goes. I believe it's going to stay on Bound Brook's side. It's at will. Fazio not too happy with that one. Number 11 for Bound Brook's going to check in. I'm not sure that is not on the roster. Number 11 for Bound Brook will check in. .24 seconds left. They need a 3, Bound Brook. Here's a deep 3 by Priere. That's no good. Woods with the rebound. No foul there. And now Central just maybe looking to wind down the clock. Almost a turnover. And let's see if they foul here or not. They will foul. Now Landon Marsh goes to the line, and if he makes both of his free throws, he will have a 20-point game tonight. 18 for Landon Marsh. If he gets these 2, he will have 20. Very good game for Landon Marsh. A great shooter. And a great offensive player overall. Great defense as well.
Great guy in general.
Yeah. First free throw here by Landon Marsh. That's good. 19 points. One more. He gets 20. And that's a 20-point game for Landon Marsh. He continues to improve his scoring each game. And now with 7 seconds, they got to get something maybe here at Bound Brook. Layup by Jeremiah Williams is good, but there's just not enough time. And with the final second, Hunterdon Central gets back to 500, 2-2 on the year. A 63-57 game. It was a blowout. Bound Brook brought their way back into the game, but a great game by Matthew Schwartz, Landon Marsh, and Hayden Landy during the end to get Central the win. They go to 2-2 at 500. A great game overall by Hunterdon Central, Logan.
Super entertaining game. Probably one of the best I've seen here. Just everyone did great jobs overall. Yeah, Jaden Priere and Roberts tried to get them back into the game, Bound Brook, but overall, the clutchness of Hayden Landy and Landon Marsh kept Central lead. Matthew Schwartz, like I said, also had a really good game. DG knocked down 2 threes, had 8 points. Just a great game overall. And now you will have George Schoon on the courtside interview, but just a great game by Hunterdon Central. They are now 2-2 at 500. A great game overall. And now we are going to go to George for a courtside interview with Landon Marsh.
All right, well, big game, big win for Central. I'm here with Landon Marsh, who scored 20 points in this one. How does it feel to lead the team?
Feels great. Honestly, I'm just happy we came out of a victory because that was a close one, and they almost came back at the end. So I'm just happy we won.
Yeah, I mean, it got a little scary there. I mean, how do you keep your head in the game when all that's starting to happen?
We knew we had it. We just had to stay calm and collected, and we knew we had the game. We knew it.
Well, it sure looked like you did, especially in that first half, and then just to be able to stay with it is really impressive. So thank you so much for your time, and awesome job tonight, and good luck in the future.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And that's going to do it. A great game for the Red Devils. 63-57 dub. Central goes to 2-2, 500 on the year. A great game by Landon Marsh. We want to thank you, everyone, for tuning in. We want to thank everyone here for making this happen. Stay tuned for hockey tomorrow on Friday. A big game against Hillsborough. From HGTV, we are signing off. Thank you for watching.